Oh shit, you found something.
I don't know if it's a pearl or something.
Don't touch it, it's cursed!
Welcome HiTech to the allotment. This is my first time ever having 3 guests at once. We could start off by, you could each introduce yourself to the listeners.
My name is 47 Chops.
I'm Milo.
And I'm Milf Melly.
And together you are collectively known as HiTech.
Yeah, that's correct.
You are a rap DJ hybrid group. Is that a good description?
Yes. MC, DJ, performative arts, contemporary niggas.
Are any of you gardeners?
No, my grandma is.
Oh,
I used to
yeah?
mess with her. Yeah.
I got a little experience.
No, not at all.
Okay, first time. Okay, we're doing something so simple today. I was thinking, like, what can we do, 4 of us together? And I think this is perfect. I just need to get this bit of ground ready. It's been covered for ages and it's very weedy. There's loads of stones in it. We need to like clear it and then we're going to dig some nice compost over the top and it's going to be ready for planting. So everybody has some sort of tool, a little fork, and as we chat, we're just going to like go through the ground, turn it over a bit and try and pull the weeds out. So some of these weeds like go so deeply into the ground, so you might not be able to get them, but you just kind of pull out what you can. So
I'm really locked in, huh?
You said rocks too, right?
and rocks too. So you want to pull out as much as you can, chuck it in this bucket.
So,
If you encounter, there's a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
If you encounter a big one, you can chuck it in the bucket. A little one, don't worry. Wow, I feel like you guys are taking this very seriously. I mean, everyone's like got to work.
I think I'm gonna find some gold, to be honest.
I was about to say,
So we can keep that if we find it, right?
100%. If you
Okay,
find
for
anything
sure.
cool, you can keep it.
Oh yeah, Papa needs some new shoes.
Do you guys want gloves?
I'll take some.
Yeah,
I love some.
Me too.
Thank you.
gloves for you.
And we used to getting it out the mud.
And gloves for you. Okay, amazing. So some listeners are going to be like very well versed in the musical history of Detroit. Some people won't know anything about it. How would you guys kind of sum it up, and where do you see yourself fitting within that musical tradition?
As far as Detroit,
Yeah.
that's something that was already made before us. It was already built up, so we fit right into the category of when it comes to ghettotech. It's just like dance music, Detroit dance music, and everybody in Detroit's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's our thing.
Ghettotech, how would you describe that for someone who's never listened to Ghettotech?
Raw life statements over rhythm. And you know, you would say that for everything, so I guess provocative, raunchy, raw life statements. Butt naked.
But naked, nasty or no?
I think that's a good summation. There's also, when I was reading up about you guys, I know about you, I've seen you live, but you know, when you do an interview, you kind of read what else is out there online. And I noticed that in interviews, you have a different origin story every time. And there's different versions on the internet. What version, I'm going to ask you how you guys met, and it's up to you what version you want to give me.
We're gonna give you the real one.
Okay, sick, great.
I knew Melly for a while. It was me, him, and a homie named Santana.
Champagne, baby.
Champagne Santana, he was my housemate on the east side of Detroit. And we just got cool, met at a party, and we ain't really locking with Chops yet.
Oh, that's that gold right there.
But like, you know, Chops was always around throwing parties and stuff like that. And we just made music, man. And we was rapping and doing acid and doing crazy shit and making beats. And I was running the studio, so my crib was the hub.
And so how old are you at this time?
What was I, 26, 27?
Okay.
Probably 25, right? Then we just made music, and then one day we just got tired of rapping.
Shit, we went far as hell, like in the burbs, to like a pool party, and there was nobody there. Nobody. We drove far as hell. It was like Upper Peninsula, Michigan type deal.
Well, you went there to perform?
No, we went there to go party.
All right.
We thought we were about to get into something.
For a homie for his music video, and this is why this nigga gives us as many verses as we want. Shout out Omoski. He was throwing a whack ass party, and then we like came back to the crib and was like, let's make some music. And so we just made some dance music. We just wanted to make some dance music.
And when did 2 become 3?
Well, after we made our first tape.
Right.
Right? But Chops was like, he was spinning our shit. You know, and Chops is the first person we went to show the tape.
Y'all was trying to get cassettes made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was trying to get cassettes made and shit. I forgot about that. He was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and hook y'all niggas up, but I gotta hear the music first. He was like, damn.
I gotta get a taste of the goods first. See what's going on.
I mean, that's wise.
Yeah. We linked up with some folks. We did some shit, made some small adventures, and then we did the HiTech thing.
Sick. And how long ago was that?
Like 3-4
Oh
years
shit,
ago.
you found something.
I don't know if it's a pearl or something.
Don't touch it, it's cursed!
Return the slide.
It's a curse!
You know, getting me.
Ancestor.
And so when you guys like kind of came together and made HiTech, what year was that? Like, how long ago are we talking?
What was that, 3 years ago?
Okay, cool. And what's the sort of scene like in Detroit at the moment? Is it busy? Are people going out a lot?
Yes. I'm happy to say that some of the first people who's trying to help us kill this club culture stance and all this motherfucking standing on the wall shit when you at the party shit is people in Detroit.
So
You know?
I think it's clubs and crowds and stuff. I don't know about Detroit, but it feels like in London, people are, I don't know, it feels like people are kind of scared. Crowds get like a bad reputation. Like, you know, if you think about, you only ever hear people say like mad crowd or crazy crowd or whatever. But there's nothing inherently bad about crowds. Actually being out, dancing with loads of other people, engaging in live music, like, it's a good experience, like a very formative, important, positive experience.
I feel like younger people too nowadays haven't really had the chance to experience certain things that like folks that's older like got the chance to experience back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that plays a part in it too. Like people probably don't know how to party. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's the thing.
Are you guys like party people when you were younger? Did you go out a lot?
Yeah,
Hell no.
My parents like hosted a lot and did different like events and stuff like that. And my grandma, she would always like do cookouts and like just play oldies and just have people come over, family, friends and stuff like that. So growing up for me, it's been like that.
I used to be up at the motherfucking clubs in Ann Arbor, Detroit. It was hot.
Yeah?
That's like, you know, little slumber party clubs and shit. Like everybody come in pajamas.
What's a slumber party club?
Yeah, that was one of them clubs that just go on all night. And it was different because out here, you got clubs that go on all night anyway.
Right.
But like out there, it was different at that time. It was like, man, 2 o'clock, it's a wrap. Then you had the after parties and shit. Like these things called after hours in Detroit.
Hours.
And you know, it just be cracking at the after hours. You leave the club and go to an after hours. You ain't gotta leave until like 6, 7, 8.
Till the sun come up.
I feel like Detroit, it kind of sounds a bit like London. It's like one of those cities that has music in its DNA. I feel like I grew up here in London and it's impossible to not encounter music all the time. Like, it's so part of the city's history, it's so part of the culture of what people do.
It's ingrained.
Totally, yeah. It's like strange to not have some kind of musical interest.
Detroit got that bug.
Yeah.
Real bad.
How are you getting on with this weeding situation?
I'm good. I'm really in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting
I was
deep.
about to say, I got a little experience, you know what I'm saying? I'm snapping right back into it.
Nigga say, weed, I got that.
I would say you were talking earlier about like ghettotech, and it's funny, you know, it's tongue in cheek and it's like not taking life super seriously.
You got a huge booger, bro, and I love you.
How you see it?
On the right. Cause that motherfucker is dangling by a fucking thread.
But did any of you ever think about comedy as a career? Like, did you ever do stand-up or?
Every time I try to do stand-up, something happens and I can't get on stage.
What?
It's like, it was almost divine.
Like, what would happen?
I would try to get on stage. I would do the list. I would do the thing with the, oh yeah, homie, come on up and get a part of my set, and everybody, and it just would never happen. And
Well,
I was
like you would just not walk on, you would just stand still.
like they would just never let me.
Like it was some shit that would come up to stop you from getting on the stage.
I'd be ready. I'd be so ready. I'd be like, now's the time. And it would never be the time.
Maybe the time is now. You want to try out a bit of set?
You know, just like my experience with DMT, I realized You just gotta let it come to you.
And
It's the thing.
so when you make music, are you like doing it collaboratively? So the three of you all,
Yeah.
and also you work with sometimes like guest vocalists and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you got a dream collaborator?
Beyonce.
She would sound so good
She was-
over a high-tech beat.
Yeah.
She'd sound unreal. You got any links to Beyonce?
Yes, we do.
Yeah?
Yep.
Ain't that right, Larry? Larry says it's gonna happen.
Larry's our worm.
You see? You see
Yeah,
Larry?
look at Larry. He's right there.
Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
That's Larry.
Wait, you don't know what it is? No.
Oh.
The curse has started.
The curse has been.
Oh.
God.
Bring it closer to me.
Don't be scared, Larry.
I think now you've done an amazing job with the weeding. I'm going to get the compost, put it on, and we're just going to give it a quick like turn into the earth.
Let's do it.
And then this is going to be ready for Beyonce when she comes on the
Oh
show
my
next.
God, yes. Beyonce. Mark my words.
Do you want to do the honors?
Yes. This reminds me of Malta. This is my days.
So just kind of dump it anywhere,
Y'all boys
and then we'll
ready?
give it.
That's
Y'all
good.
move your forks.
Larry's like, my home!
My kids! Oh, wait, this is
Melly,
nice.
why?
Oh, look at all these nutrients, Daddy. Thank y'all, thank you so much.
Oh, okay,
He went out for
perfect.
some cigarettes and never came back.
I want to ask, when HiTech are on the road, when you're touring, when you're driving around, have you got stuff that you always listen to?
Horsedick.mpeg, DJ Shorty Pop, Horse Girl.
Is Horse Girl the band or the DJ?
DJ.
Yeah, okay.
We
Is that,
be
wait,
listening to her mixes and
is
shit.
Horse Girl, she's like the one that has a massive horse head.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, shit. Yeah.
But now I will learn about the band.
The band is like very different to the DJ.
They different?
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
Same name, but very different energy.
I'm fucking with it.
You know, recently, every time we get on the plane, I've been watching The Get Down.
Oh, yeah?
And that's like a movie about James Brown.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh, he got
He
the
said,
James
you
Brown.
know, recently.
I just watched it. It's like 3 hours. I'm like, damn, this is a damn good movie.
Damn good content.
And after that, I just like research a whole bunch of shit about James Brown. This was a crazy dude.
Yeah. It's like that with the Beach Boys. What was his name? Brian
Wilson.
Wilson.
I love the
Brian's
Beach Boys.
fucking amazing.
He's incredible. They've got a crazy story too.
Yeah.
They're like 12 when they started making music together.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's just nuts.
Pops was like, y'all gonna rock it.
And he was right.
Yeah. And they rock that shit.
You know who else is rocking shit immaculately?
Who?
You three.
Yeah.
Look at this. What the
Well,
fuck?
thank you.
This is looking amazing. The last thing to do, I just want to put a bit of water on it.
Okay.
I found the pearl again.
Wow, you're going to be rich after this.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Same one.
Same? I think so. My precious.
Ain't no pearl.
Ain't no pearl.
That's family.
Hey, cousin.
It's going to be beautiful. Beyonce's going to be so happy.
Fucking love
Great.
You want to do the honors with the water?
Sure.
You got it, man?
Yes, sir.
Just go.
Out your way.
I can show you the world. Yeah.
Woo. Look like you done
at
this
this.
before, man.
You like that? Like I do that?
This is perfect.
It's a great job, man. Hey, hit this corner right here if you can.
Well, get on up over here on the edges.
Yeah.
You got it.
I'm like,
Just a little drop.
You can get more.
I said it's a little drop.
Yo.
Did you know that coconuts have to inseminate to get liquid?
This is true. As soon as you told me that, I still haven't stopped drinking them.
And with that, I think we're done.
Hell
We're done.
HiTech, thank you so much for doing this. This
Thank
is
you.
honestly, you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you kindly.
Thanks so much for joining me.
having us.
And good luck with the rest of your shows.
Will do.
I can't wait to see you in London.
Come on, baby.
Thank you.
The best F word ever.
Yeah, another clap. If your horticultural ambitions have been frustrated by cheap and ineffective tools, it's time to take a look at Nwaki's range of simple, durable Japanese garden gear. Buying things that will last is more important to me than ever, which is why Nwaki is always my go-to choice for gardening gear. Whether they're tools bashed into shape by blacksmiths in Sanjo or forged by the finest bladesmiths in Yamakawa, Nwaki's garden tools, chef's knives, workwear and more makes high-quality Japanese craftsmanship available to everyone. Head to Nwaki.com and enter code DIGGINGWITHFLO at the checkout. That's DIGGINGWITHFLO, all one word, for 10% off the full range.